Spend my days with a woman unkind, smoke my stuff and drink all my wine. Made up my mind, make a new start, going to California with an aching
in my heart.
Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing today? It is 5:30 in the morning. It's 11/4/2021. Okay, what do we got on the horizon today? Well, we're going to get back into the Spokane spokesman review. I think today I can talk about some Spokane issues without going too mental, too crazy. Elections. All right. There's one in particular I want to talk about. I thought it was kind of funny. And rather kind of scary. For all the intelligent, intellectual people out there who like to think themselves above the fray of humanity and things of that nature. Let me see. Let me get the... Oh, that's, yeah. Well, is this a local guy? Guest opinion. Glenn Williams. I didn't read this, but I don't know if I have to, but we should. But not right now. What we're going to talk about today in the Spokane experience is Pullman, Washington. Pullman is home to the WSU Cougars, Washington State University. Go Cougs. So it's a college town. And so I just imagine it, probably leans a little left, but, I'm sure it does. But this is more of a story of communism. It's a story of Soviet baiting your neighbors against one another. In a free society, feuds have been around between families and neighbors since families and neighbors have had neighbors. So it's nothing new. But the sophisticated, rich, and well-off like to think that they're above such things. They're not. They're human. The problem is when these families and sophisticated groups of people take power, legal power, political power, and start instituting what they think is right, which is purely subjective to their own interests, which may be in line with other people of their stature and or mentality, self-interest, but it doesn't mean it's in the best interest of society overall. So, that's not getting bigger. Pissed me off. Oh, maybe it was getting a little bigger, but do I have a... Sorry, I should probably understand. Did that get bigger? There we go. Okay, so the spokesman review. A Pullman City Councilman filed a police report alleging Washington State University Athletic Director Pat Chun verbally abused and exhibited threatening behavior towards him. Okay, so when I was reading this, it can get a little hard to keep the players straight and who did what. It's a who done it, what done it. That's not what it is. What it is in 1938, Nazi Germany. It is reported that and researched that 1 out of 3 people were government informants. Were telling on their neighbors. These are citizens. Not special police, not military. These were bakers and shoemakers and retail clothing stores. These are normal Germans, which, whether you like to believe it or not, means they're just normal humans. People. 1 out of 3 were telling on their neighbors. And what the research finds, what the research shows is not only were they telling on their neighbors, but they were happy to. They couldn't wait to tell on their neighbors for, whatever. Hiding Jews, taking Hitler's name in vain, whatever it was. Blasphemy. Then comes Stalin's Russia, Soviet Union. After 20 million Ukrainians starved to death because, they pitted the poor against the rich, and in this case, the rich were the farmers, who had all the land and reaped all the goodness of the poor workers' labor, and so the powers that be, through propaganda, turned the workers against the farmers. And so they killed the farmers. Well, as much as the workers worked the field and did what they didn't really fucking have a clue on how to farm. Whether it be what plants to crop in what seasons, or how to rotate the fields. And basically they killed the people that were feeding them, causing 20 million to die in the early days of the Soviet Union. Mao's China in the 1940s and 50s, I believe 1956, possibly the numbers range to maybe 100 million Chinese people died at the hands of communist Mao as Mao turned the country into communism. But in the Soviet Union, it's been reported, researched, that 1 in 4 people were government informants or telling on their neighbors. And again, these aren't KGB, these aren't government officials, these aren't police, these aren't military. These are average citizens who worked with the KGB and the government to tell on their neighbors for free. And such things, as you will see in this too close to home article, they were done for social reasons too, to empower themselves, to take out rivals and things of this nature. That is human nature. And that's the problem with Marxism. Karl Marx, the Communist Manifesto, talks about, to each to his ability and all that bullshit. And what that means is they rely on the goodness of human nature for the collective, which means I'll take my rivals out so I can bear more of the fruit, if that's what I'm good at. I think that's where cutting one's nose off, despite thy face, whatever. All right. Although police characterize the issues as a civil matter, so the police shows up and says, "What the hell?" Chun, which is the State University Athletic Director, Pat Chun, I have no idea, male or female, I think it's a male, has accused the investigating officers of having conflict of interest, suggesting that he and the councilman possibly, no proof, no evidence. I know he's a liberal Democrat because Democrats think they're fucking mind readers. Democrats, they're so sneaky and smart, think they know someone's motivations simply by hearing how they talk. And that's a problem because they all do this. They're so fucking smart. Oh, we're so smart. We're so sneaky. Because we lie all the time. And since we lie all the time, we're going to project our own sneaky fucker syndrome onto other people. Most likely this means Chun has conspired with somebody else against the council member. Now, I don't know any of these people. I have no dog in this game. This is Pullman. This is just south of Spokane. But, we are the lifeline to our little sister cities. So, Councilman Al Sorensen contacted police about September 29th incident involving Sorensen's daughter, Jennifer. Chun and Chun's wife, so Pat's, I don't know, that I still don't know, Natalie, Sorensen's daughter, Jennifer, Chun and Chun's wife, Natalie. The encounter saw Pat Chun allegedly threaten Al Sorensen So Al Sorensen contacted the police. Pat Chun allegedly threatened Al Sorensen in a profanity-laden confrontation over a video posted September 17th by Jennifer Sorensen. Okay, this is where the tailgate. The video, approximately 30 seconds long, and taken from inside a moving car, showed a gathering of people at Chun's, the athletic director's house. Roughly 35 people were seen gathered outdoors beneath the banquet tent, with some groups chatting at tables situated throughout the space. For the most part, attendees are seen talking in close proximity. All right, so the daughter, probably in Pops' car, probably in Al's, the city council member, spying on Chun, probably spying on the whole neighborhood, trying to find violators of the illegal mandates by Jay Sleazy. So I am not a fan of Al Sorensen and his little Soviet family. Not a fan. So the daughter, 17, I don't know how old she is. Who knows how old this daughter is? This daughter could be 40 years old, right? This daughter could be 25 years. I have no idea. Even though I read the article, I probably should. Oh, pardon me. That was gross. Okay. 35 people. Okay. A voice can be heard over the video noting, not one of them, which Pullman said was a reference to the fact that guests were not wearing masks. Oh my God, they weren't wearing masks, which proved to be almost virtually useless indoors and especially outdoors, especially if it was a nice fucking day. What a little cunt. Not that they needed to be, and it says, not that they needed to be wearing masks. They weren't even violating anything, but oh no. In a declaration filed with the police department Tuesday, Pat Chun, who was having the party, said the event was a work-related reception. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, Pat. You're fine. Work-related, now you're outside. You had plenty of room to social distance. That's the best you can do. And you don't really have to worry outside. Trust me. I've done the research. From my perspective, I believe her actions were dishonest and unethical, he wrote. Also, to put the home of my family. So, okay, I do take issue. I do take Chun's side here. I might be confused because the spokesman review lacks any talent of writers or intellect that it makes it difficult sometimes. I do take issue with a council member's daughter. I don't know how old this chick is. 12-year-old? 22-year-old? Is she part of the staff? I don't know. But for a council member's daughter to be thinking she's somehow the secret police, because that's what she's doing. She's finding bad people who are not wearing masks because her daddy says Jay Inslee, our king, demands it, and so we should just do it. Another example of Pullman residents targeted by Sorensen's abuse of power and, So if Sorensen is a Jay Sleazy groupie, I'm really liking Chun more and more. I don't know. Now, Sorensen was a candidate this fall for a third consecutive 4-year term on the Pullman City Council. He also teaches, personal finance classes. So these are 2 WSU employees, one that happens to be sitting on the city council. He, I believe Sorensen, made headlines in May 2020 for suggesting that people not get tested for. God, see, like, Chun alleged he was him and his wife were another example of Pullman residents targeted by Sorensen's abuse of power and misuse of local taxpayer resources for his personal political gain. Sorensen was a candidate this fall for a third consecutive 4-year term. Sorensen, made headlines in May 2020 for suggesting that people not get tested for COVID-19 so Whitman County could reopen sooner. Hey, I'm down. Okay, Sorensen, that something's not right here. But anyways, to meet Governor Jay Sleazy's benchmark for reopening. Yeah, Jay Sleazy's. He's not a scientist. It's just a number he threw out there. These fucking mandates are in no way constitutional. All right. Frankly, I find fault in Sorensen giving any validity to Jay Sleazy's numbers, even if he's a dirty fucking motherfucker that wants to kind of get around him by, hey, if we don't get tested, which is fine. I don't know, man. It makes it a weird fucking environment to live in. 3 weeks without any new cases. Sorensen, the city councilman, permanently trespasses Chun's from his home and 2 businesses he owns, Pioneer Insurance and Flirt, a woman's clothing store, according to the police report. Al can't be reached for comment. So, the Chuns called the cops. I'm not big on that. The incident. The Chuns came into Pioneer Insurance that Al owns. On October 19th, he told police he wanted to make an official report in an attempt to protect himself from Pat Chun claiming something. Oh, well, I'm sorry. No, Sorensen first called the police the day of the incident. Yeah, because I think Chun came into the insurance office. God, they don't set this up very well. The filing took place the day after WSU fired football coach Nick Rolovich for failing to comply with a state COVID-19 vaccination. No. Jay Inslee's fucking COVID mandate that OSHA and other. The Chuns walked into Al Sorensen's office where they had discussions about the 2 canceling. See, I think I'm on the Chun side. Chun was pissed that Al's little cunt of a daughter videotaped their gathering and put it on social media, which, because she's the daughter of a councilman, that's problematic. Al should sit down with his daughter and say, look, you're not on my, unless she's 25 or 30 or something. We don't know. They never say that. If she's on the staff of Al's, even in proxy, then yeah, that's really unethical. You shouldn't be putting fellow employees. So the daughter, if she's on the staff and helps dad out a lot, whether she's on the payroll or not, doesn't matter. But if she's an assistant of daddy's, over 18 years old, she should not be going to fellow employees' homes, videotaping it, and then putting that home and private or whatever kind of gathering on the internet. That is unethical. If she's part of her dad, if she's Al said Pat then threatened to tell everybody to do not shop at his store. So Chun comes in there. Pissed. I get that, Chun. I totally get Pat. I totally get Pat being pissed here. Going in there, canceling his insurance he had with Al's insurance company. So Sorensen says, well, then they immediately deleted the video. That's not good enough, buddy. It's already out there. You already did it. I understand Chun so far. Al, the city councilman, who has a little snitch for a daughter, who likes to break the rules to get around when it suits him, Al said Pat then kept using for fans and said, I'm going to tell everyone your stance on Black Lives Matters. Not really ethical. I kind of understand, heat of the moment. You do me dirty, I'll do you dirty. All right. Al said Pat then threatened to tell everybody not to shop at his stores and what type of person he is, and he was going to destroy you. He's an athletic director. That's kind of the mentality of athletics. Competition. We're going to get you. We're going to win this. We're going to win. I'm sorry. When I first read this, I had a hard time keeping track of where we were going on it. I really didn't like either of them. But as I'm reading this, I'm liking Chun more. I'm not saying Chun's any more right. I'm just saying I'm leaning more Chun right now because he's my kind of guy. I think Al's a pussy. According to the police report, because obviously Chun's a fucking lefty too. I'll tell people how you feel about Black Lives Matter. So what? Black Lives Matter suck. They're not a good fucking group. They shouldn't be supported anymore. Now, caveat: I totally support them when they came back out because I think the police need to stop shooting unarmed citizens, regardless of their color. But at the time, that was the impetus of Black Lives Matters: were stop shooting our people who are committing crimes and are unarmed. That would piss any community off. So I got Black Lives Matters, but it got hijacked by politics and a bunch of lefties and then became something very gross. And so, yeah, fuck Black Lives Matters. Hey, let's go Biden or let's go Brandon and fuck Black Lives Matters. I don't care. It's not the same thing. It's nothing to do with African-American communities. It's got the people that are running Black Lives Matters are Marxists that are buying $7 million homes with Black Lives Matters money. It's not an honorable institution, regardless if it was based on great premises. So threatening him, I'll tell him how you feel about Black Lives Matters. Chun, me and him probably wouldn't get along for very long. And I'd probably whip his ass. I'd destroy you, buddy. Okay, so they get into it. Average male on male. You did me dirty. I come back, yell at you, tell you I'm going to do you dirty too. Okay, according to the police report, a member of the WSU police department went to Pat Chun's office to inform him. So now Al, whose daughter started this bullshit and pissed Chun's family off, which I think right now I think Chun had a right to be pissed and go in there and cancel his insurance and be a little bit. I think Al had a fucking an ass reaming coming. I think Al had a fucking ass reaming coming and should have been a bigger man and took it like the little gay man he probably is. You can't cancel me. Nobody watches this. On September 29th, 2021, my wife, Natalie, and I communicated to Al Sorensen directly at Sorensen's Insurance that we had canceled our insurance with his agency and demanded an explanation to why he and his employee's daughter would treat customers in this manner. Sure. Fuck yeah. I mean, that's like, hey, not only are you a city council member and your daughter shouldn't be going around spying because she's not a cop? That's not her job, and we weren't violating. This is what gets lost. His daughter, city council, who could be 25 years old. They keep saying daughter, so we don't think that she's a little cunt. She's probably, I mean, she might be a 12 year. I don't know. This is the poor reporting. She probably is under 18, which is why they're not saying her name. But I don't know. Journos are so bad nowadays. They're probably just trying to protect a 25-year-old cunt. I don't know. But we also request a video of our home be taken down. Yeah, this is stupid. He runs an insurance agency. His daughter is putting video of a gathering that is not illegal online and condemning it as if it was, as a city council member's daughter, and these are customers. Why left-wing liberals fucking should not, they're fucking stupid. I don't care how many degrees or PhDs they got behind their name, whatever. They're fucking stupid. And they raise stupid fucking kids. Conflict of interest. See, who fucking started this? God damn it. So, yeah, it's Al. I don't understand. So, Al, the gay councilman with the snitch daughter, filed the police report. Chun says conflict of interest. I mean, the police said, it's a civil matter. We don't give a fuck. I mean, if Chun got arrested or cited or something, I can understand. But the police are like, you stupid fucking yuppies. Let us do our fucking jobs. I don't know where the conflict of interest is here. This is really the big point here. Rich people's problems, right? In Hilliard, where I grew up, this would be like, hey, that turned out all right. Nobody got shot or stabbed or, fucking beat up. You fucking put my fucking house on your, that's, man, in Hilliard, that could be problematic if you do that in a less richy, bitchy fucking neighborhood. You put my fucking house on your, and saying what I'm doing is wrong when it's not. Oh, geez. What happened here was absolutely within normal, reasonable, whatever. Al's daughter does something shitty. Chun comes back and says, what the fuck was that, motherfucker? And we're both employees at the same fucking college. Whoa! Rich people get bored, don't know what the fuck to do. Chun's pissed. I'm taking Chun's side. It's all fucking stupid, but Chun's got every right to fucking feel like a city council member is I'm taking Chun's side. We don't have to go anymore. I mean, it's all real pussy shit though. Oh, I'm going to tell all your customers. Whatever. If Al's providing a lower insurance and better insurance to his customers than anyone else in the district, nobody's going to care. They're going to be like, you know what? You're right. But they're not going to cancel their insurance if they're saving $20 a month. And, I don't know. But Al, man, yeah, dude, you need to get your fucking people in line and stop being such a fucking weasel. What a fucking weasel. And he called the cops. You had an ass chewing coming, Al. Your daughter did something fucked up, right? And as a council member, yeah, you should have took your ass chewing and said, my bad, yep. I'm sorry I'm losing your business. Maybe I can win it back. What can I do for you? That's what you should have done. You just kept going, sorry. You're right. I'll talk to my daughter, blah, blah, blah. Especially since they were in violation of no fucking laws. I mean, that just makes it fucking, fucking Soviet communistic shit. All right, there we go. That was pretty fun. That was kind of crazy shit. Fucking rich people. These rich people problems are really bothering me. Really bothering me at times. So what else? I was looking at something else. Murder suspect. I don't know. That's a weird one. I'm not sure if anybody's innocent in it. I think the bitch had it coming. Shouldn't be stealing cell phones. But I don't know this Robinson dude. He could have been. This could be criminal on criminal crime. So who gives a fuck, right? I mean, really, like the dude gets off. I don't care. Because I don't care if this is criminal on criminal crime, and the jury says Robinson gets 10 years. I don't care. Like, should be stealing phones, and then you shouldn't be shooting people stealing phones. But you're all fucking doing stupid shit anyway, so, whatever. You guys decide. Let the jury decide. I'm happy with it. I don't even give a fuck. The fact that this story takes up a page and a half just tells you how bad society isn't right now. But the bodies aren't piling up from COVID. Oh, let's see. Death. Oh, wow. That's a Dolphin. $85, $80, $74, $88. I wonder. 77, 66, 80, 91, 92. Those are all good. A little young there, Kenneth, but not bad. 74, 86. These are all 69. A little early. Yeah, that's, Richard. But yeah, I mean, these are all Maxine. Oh. I think that's my old boss. How old is she? I was in my 20s. She was in her 40s. I'm in my 50s. Huh. I wonder if that's old Maxine. She was I used to work at Dakota Direct. It was about $50 million call center. And I was part of the editing department at this time. And Maxine moved back to the headquarters. We had 5 different locations. I wonder if that's her. Right age. She's a good doll. She's a good old doll. Rest in peace. Ooh. 25. That's too bad. 75, 89, 77, 71. Well, Tom Zach. Unfortunate. But it seems to me that most people are passing away at nice ripe old age. Oh no. Yeah. I shouldn't. I'm not going to talk shit. I didn't get along with Dave so well. Grew up with him. Worked with him at Evergreen Engine Exchange. He could be a real prick. Sometimes we got along though. When he saw I had a hot fucking fucking roommate, now he wanted to buddy up. Fuck, what a slut. He was an alright guy. He was a pretty decent guy, but man, he could be. I'm calling the kettle black here, folks. Rest in peace, Dave. I hadn't seen him in 30 years. Maybe he's, but pretty fucking young. Fuck, he wasn't even. Was he? He wasn't even 50 yet. All right. So that's some daily fucking. Let's see. Have I got my newest one today? I got a bill in the mail. I wonder if I had paid. All right. So there's that. Okay. How long are we running here? Well, 5:58. So that's about an hour. If you think my show's getting better, let me know why. What you think is getting better. If you think I can improve it somewhere. If you'd like to be a guest, I've got this whole studio. It's my front room. I got lights and everything cool and stuff like that. I've got like all sorts of buttons I can push. I don't know. Come on, be a guest. Let's talk about something. Let's see if we can't fix something or figure something out, or at least just have a good time, And look, I'll sign a waiver saying if you get up and kick my ass, I'm okay with it. All right, everybody. Check on the ones you love. Check often. Resist COVID madness. The tides are churning. Sanity's coming back. Rationality. The science, the real science, is starting to be verified, and it takes time. Science takes time. The court systems take time. All these people that want to say, "Oh fuck, there has been one fucking Trump lost in court and all these vaccine mandates they lost." They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Court is a long process. It takes time. Science, same thing. So when these motherfuckers all were declaring out the gate and they're like, "Oh, blah blah blah," like 6 months after COVID hit, and Jay Inslee's mandates that were just, made up in his head, kind of like shit your pants Biden, they don't know what they're talking about. And they're going to fucking eat crow. Trust me. And you know who's good at rubbing shit in their face? Because Tesla. Oh, by the way, Tesla closed at 12:13 yesterday. If you watched any of my shows, I'm sorry, first of all, but if I've been big on Tesla since they were at $400 a fucking share. And luckily, my friend bought some. I do recommend Bitcoin. Gets, $500, $1,000, $5,000. It's a very good hedge bet right now. All right. Have a good day, everyone.